Okay, looks like we are live. Yes, we are live. Hello everyone, my name is Juan Sepulveda. I have 14 years of software engineering experience, and today we're going to continue developing our app where we take a screenshot, we save the file, and we can we can upload the file and share that with a cloud agent, a CLI, so it is easier to share with them uh, what we want to share. So the app is very simple. And yesterday we completed the shortcuts. So now if I am, for example, uh, I hit the screenshot, I can take the screenshot, and we are also going to show a preview image here. So we know that we took the screenshot, and also we added the the feedback to of the sound of the screen capture. uh, Seems to be working just fine. And when we check, also we have the URL and the image as well. So if the place where I want to paste the image, I can paste it, or if it is on the supports in text, we're going to see the text. All right. So today we're going to focus on improving the UX flow. Particularly, I want to, for example, if I take a screenshot, I want here to show, okay, it's uploading and it was successful, or if there is a failure, I want to know if something bad happened. Okay, so let's do that. Um, I've already created the documentation that we're going to use, which is, and also I updated the MVP launch. There is still a few things that we want to do. I want to create the minimal changes possible to launch a private beta with 5 to 10 users, so that I can polish the app before I can upload completely. So I have here the MVP launch, I have the roadmap, and so just to recap, we have already the foundation. Um, we Okay, so the MVP launch, the private beta, this is what we're going to focus today, specifically the the flow. Okay, so this is working, the 5.0 is working, the point number 2, we only need to do the UI for this, and we will need to add the API key for the upload endpoint, so it's not open and anyone can do it. Yeah, there is still a lot of work to do, and one of the things that I would like to complete, so we have the UX, is the capture preview feature. As you saw, we have already the the preview here, but I want to include more to improve this, because if the upload failed or whatnot, then I want to be able to retry. So we are going to do that. Okay, and for this we have this feature. Let me show the preview. I describe the feature and it's related to the MVP launch, and here are all the spec that we're going to do. So right now, for example, if I upload the file, this preview is shown after the upload was successful, but we want to show that uh, more quickly. So what I'm going to tell, this is, uh, let's start with the next minimal change to for this feature. So after we launch our preview beta, we are going to add a TTD flow so that it is easier for us to manage the regression test and all of that. Right now, I'm not too worried about that because it's me only testing, but it is very important that we do that, and we're going to do that in the next session. I think we've created a bunch. We were able to move forward with a bunch of things because I only work on this like 1 hour every day, and we have a lot done. So yes, implementing the first item. What I want to do is to show the preview first, and then we are going to load that. Okay, so it's asking me here the minimal next slide, we want capture server protocol. Yeah, let's go with one. That is what I want. Sometimes it just asks me in questions that I don't need to answer, but it's better for the model to ask first. And by the way, I'm using Composer 2.5, which was released yesterday. So far, I've been using it today, and it's very good. The only thing that I have not checked is the price. I've been using it a lot today, so let me see how expensive what this is building. How expensive is this? Usage usage. Ooh, is quite expensive. It's more expensive than I thought. So for example, today, which I've been using it a lot, I've already spent $22. And as you can see, it's on max mode, so 19% off. I guess that they are subsidizing this because it could have been more expensive. Never mind, let's continue. Okay, so let me start the app again while I'm reviewing the code. I wonder if there is hot reload. I guess there might be something. Okay, so we have the idle capture. App state. Oh, they changed the UI here as well. Okay, it's only that. Keep on. Let's. Oops. Capture previous service. And here are the scatter states. This is the capture workflow. So we have the previous service now, and we get from the environment, publish, permission required, permission state, if publish capturing mode. Okay, so publish. Okay, so publish is just this, that where we send the on stage change and we save the last capture state. And let me think. Let me see. I think it's finished. So if I take the, it didn't work as expected. So that work. Let me close the app. Maybe it's not running. Oh. So it failed the screen capture fail with the full screen. Let me do this. Okay, so let me check the log. So delete the data, counter succeeded, save a device, save succeeded. Let me tell it to add the log showing before showing the preview. Okay, publish. Sounds fine. Nothing crazy here. Let me continue. Capture service. We're going to implement all of that. We'll remove that. This is fine. Nothing special here. Still not. It did not. It's not doing what I'm asking. Or maybe I am wrong. Let's keep the well when we complete a task, let's keep the document updated. Okay, so have that. I need to tell also the capture screen is not working. Let's see the capture window. Yes, it's working. It's not showing me the preview when I want the preview to be shown. When preview to after save and different for this means set to set, so it doesn't file. Okay. Success, capture flow. Nice. So now we should show the preview capture before we try to upload the file. Okay, well, that is compiling. So if I capture this, nice, that is perfect, that is good. That is what I wanted. So, but we had an issue with the capture, and that failed. This is why I might need to start adding a test, because something failed here and I won't be able to catch all of the issues and to do the regression test and all of that. So okay, well, let me see, let me test that out, and let's continue. Nice. That is not correct. It's not showing the right order. Okay. It's not, we are not on the full screen mode. We're not showing the right order of the screen. When I select the first, for example, the Retina display is the screenshot the other display that I'm using. Okay, well, it's fixing that. Okay, this is where the order is not right. And here, remove underline display, control no, stop uploading. Okay, so we're adding the spinner here. Okay, we're adding the spinner, and we create a new overlay. We want the background to be this, result to mask. This is the width and height, face, and I don't know, what is this right now? The overlay bounds, right? So this is to put it on the middle, trim it, blah blah blah. We add it to the view, and we add the overlay to the container, and okay. Why you're asking me that? Okay, So this looks good. This is uploaded, says. And here, let me check that. Okay, so download start. Local destination is uploading. Okay, fair enough. Here, if it is required to load, if the load provider is not local, then we are going to do, and then we are going to publish. Wait, set uploading. Let's do it. Okay. I would like to move this into fine. I don't care, honestly. So this doesn't look very good, but we'll see. Let me run the project again. Wow, the build is very fast now. Let me test building retina display. That is good, and I saw the spinner. Let me take another one. Okay, it was that fast? Yes, it is super fast. Let me change to the SFTP server and try that out. Nice. Okay, capture full screen. It is more slow. That is very, very good. Very, very good. Okay, so okay, that sounds fair. Let me commit. Create scale. Commit changes in local, in logical steps. Let me commit the changes, and now let's continue. The commits are taking too much time. I think I made a mistake in the. Let me check the skin again. Okay. Let me send the next manual change and capture window. Beautifully, it's working. Now it's using this FTP, which is very slow. But if people want to use that, they can use that. Maybe I remove that option. Let's see. Nice. Let me see the status. Let me remove that. But I want to only change. That's fine. If I use that correctly, I don't. Okay, so our next thing is if I take multiple screenshots, I want to cancel the previous one so I can do the next one. For now, I'm going to use the SFTP to show, so it is slow. And let me see the changes. Well, they were quite a bit. And let me start again the app, which is building very fast today, not like yesterday, which was a nightmare. Okay, so publish carcass cancel and return. Interesting. Where do I get the task? I don't know. Okay, so capture workflow runner. So we save the current task, and if there is any task, we cancel that, and then we try another task. Very good. So that, okay, we create the services, we run. Instead of just calling the workflow run, we call the runner with the service. Fair enough. The same here, instead of the capture workflow, we have the flow runner, and we initialize here the capture view with the runner itself. Instead of the capture view model, yeah, blah, 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 we have the capture workflow run. We sent the flow runner here. Very clean, very clean. Let me continue with the change. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to nice. I remove that, and yep. Let me see. Let me check the. There is something here. We also need to cancel the. We need. Because what is okay? So there are a few issues. The capture view. Let me take the screenshot. The capture view is not visible. A few issues. Capture view is not visible. And if we cancel the task, we should cancel the upload to, and we should not paste into the clipboard, because what is happening here is, so for example, if I do this one, and then if I do this, if I look at the clipboard, even though that this is the latest, it's still showing me the previous one as the first, so that is an issue as well. And while it's doing that, let me check what it has done for the pending retry. We have the capture state. Okay. And run mode. Okay, there were a lot of changes here. Okay, perform upload. Configuration, blah, blah, blah. No. Okay. Nice. And if requires let me see the other file. Retry upload. Okay, we have that state. Remove failed overlay. Set fail. Okay, I want to see that. Card active is okay. What is card means? Okay. Let me check here. That looks good. So his PC state is wow. This is very cool. Look at that. Okay. Going after. And then here. Okay. I don't know why it's like this. Okay, let me build again and let's see what it says. Okay, so the review no longer depends on delegate, construct, image delegate cast will leave you recommended view. Okay, perfect. Huh? It looks better now. This button. In the configurator, but on levels use open surface. So everything on that surface. Nice. Let's see. Yep. So if I capture the display and I do this, I should see this one, and the previous one was perfect. That is what I want. Nice. Looking good. Issue solve. Let's continue with the net minimal change. With this workflow, it's not exactly vibe coding because we are harnessing the agent into a workflow where it's less expected to make mistakes. And that's why still, even though that the models are very capable, but if they don't know what they are doing, then it doesn't matter. They are still going to. One second. see now. Okay, so capture, save faster. I want to see if have we implemented the retry. Okay. Add and inf bar. We need a way to test that indeed it is happening. I want to see the flow, but add an inf bar only for development purposes to make the first upload to fail, so we can test the retry flow. So that way is very simple, and we can try it out. I do this all the time, adding environment variables, feature flags, and all of that to test very hard specific scenarios. And okay, so let me check. Have the navel. Looks good. And while that is happening, while I'm reading the code, let me run the app again. And okay, so it's supposed to false. And play failure sound, play failure sound. Okay, looks good. Looks good. Okay. Let me see if I do this, it should fail. Okay. The fastest, I don't like that sound. Let me find failed sounds Mac OS. Like playback online. Where can I find the alert sounds, for example, basso and similar sounds for a failure state? Because I don't like the way that is working. Okay, float sets in. Let's minimal. Let's continue with the let's minimal change, and we're going to focus because I don't like that. Okay, so Sumi, let me see, Morse. I like that. Doesn't sound bad. Bottle. Try. Drag. Funk. Classic. Funk looks is something that I was shooting for. Oh, hero sounds good as well. Pink. Pop. Pop as well. I like those. Suit my Let me hear again the blow sound. Morse. Bottle. Okay. I'll use bottle for now. For the instead of playing paso, play bottle sound. Make sure the app will not crash if the sound is not present. Okay, so what I did here to preview that button, okay, let me close. Nice. It fell. Okay. Okay, so it's doing the sound, the new sound. That looks good. Let me see. The close button is there. That's good. And we can okay. So let's continue with the next minimal change. We need to make the, let's see what is the next minimal change. I think it is so I'm going to point out, but it's looking very good. I am very happy with the results. Yeah, we have the same state there. The retry failed shown happened after a delay to simulate network error. We don't have much time left, only 5 more minutes. So let's try to finish this up and get ready for the next phase where we are going to do other objectives. Yeah. We need to deploy the prod version of our okay. Okay, so let me see. Okay, the retry button in the preview is not working. Let me move the delay seconds to be just 1 second so it doesn't take much time. Nice. That looks good. Okay. Okay. Let me see if that will work now. fail. Let me no. Sorry, 1 second. What is happening? Directly from the preview, not by showing the main screen. Main. Let me close this. What happened? I think the app crashed. Main window. Let me force quit the app. So I can have the crash report of what happened. And it's been very hard to close it. And if that works, then we are going to end the live stream here. Let me try again. As yet working. Capture the screen. It failed. Nope. When I click the retry or I'm in the preview, the apps freeze and I get a loading spinner. I have to force quit the app. It looks like it's stuck in an infinite loop. Or worry in a deadlock scenario. Classical error. I might need to bring a better model. It's taking quite a bit of time. Last try. If not, we're going to end the string whether Resus is. Okay. Let me run it. So it's saying first try no longer blocks the main thread. The spinner is its animation not goes and spinning on the main threads changes. No, it's not working. Nope. Well, we're going to fix that tomorrow. Okay. And well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next time. Tomorrow we'll fix the bug and we'll create a landing page so users can download the app. Yeah. Thank you so much. See you in the next one.